Show. Well, really thank you again for hopping on the show.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
How did you get into music? What was the earliest interest that you had?
Um, I started making music when I went to Santiago.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a group. I was like three guys and shit. And he actually pulled up the guy that was in my group. He pulled up one day, like he showed me during lunch, like yo, I made a song.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, let me hear that shit, you know. And it was pretty dope, dude. For like a senior, I think I was a junior actually, somewhere around there. But yeah, I was like, damn, this is dope. Let me record, you know. Let me start making music. So he had a mic. You know, we started going to his room and then branched out to my other homie kind of coming in.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we I think we made like 3 songs under, we were called OK Crew.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
So it was like Orange County, but with the K and
Mm.
shit, you feel me? So it was OK. And then we would have like an ad lib that would be like, okay.
Yeah.
It's just funny, bro. Yeah. I'm thinking about it right now. Like it was my first introduction, dog.
Uh-huh.
My sister sang. She was actually in a group too.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was Afro, right? I think
yeah, she was in a, yeah. They actually shot he was part of a group called Dino Circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was out of Anaheim and shit, and they shot a video in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was called Stay Blessed or some shit like that. But it was it's like my first time seeing Afro,
Mm-hmm.
and he, you know, some big dude and shit. I didn't say it was up to him. I was just like, yo, they're shooting a video. I'm just gonna be in the crib, you know. I was like looking though, but yeah, man. She was the one that kind of put me on type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Anybody else in your family do music, or was that?
Yeah, my family, my mom's side, is more musical than my dad's side, but they have you know, like a banda in Mexico.
Okay.
Morelia.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you know, going over there at a young age and shit, like various times. I even remember like one time they took me on stage, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was young though, but like, you know, it was just like the environment, bro. Like literally on stage in front of like, you know, the little town and shit. It was pretty cool, bro. I didn't say anything, but I was like dancing with them.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, thinking about it now, I've been exposed to a lot of music,
Mm-hmm.
not even know it type stuff.
That's what's up. So you said your family's from Morelia?
Yeah, my mom's side's from Morelia, and then my dad's side's from San Antonio, Mexico City.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's tight. My mom's side's from Michoacan, small city called or small town actually called Villa de Jimenez.
Villa Jimenez?
Yeah.
That's my last name.
Yeah. Is it
Jimenez is my last name.
Okay, swear.
Yeah, you swear, bro.
So maybe we may have some connections because I know it's like an hour and a half. I've never been to Morelia, but
Yeah.
I remember that, like it's like they said it was like an hour and a half away from that's the capital, right? Of Michoacan.
Yeah. If I'm mistaken, yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, but they also had like a little town called Huetamo.
Uh-huh.
It was because Morelia is like city like,
Uh-huh.
and then Huetamo is more like dirt, like the dirt roads are dirt. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's more like kind of ghetto.
Bro.
But yeah, bro. That's where the band was kind of based out of. Like Huetamo was like more kind of like inner city type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you ever play instruments as a kid or anything?
I did. When I was going to Violet, shout out to all the Vikings out there. But I did play violin.
Okay.
I was trying to do violin. I still have it, but it's all broken now. But
Oh, damn.
yeah, bro. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, damn, I could be sick, you know. But I try to teach myself a little bit of guitar.
Yeah.
I just bought a little MIDI, and I was just, you know, trying to learn how to play the piano.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I wish I kept up playing with the instrument because I started playing the trombone and a little bit of trumpet too in elementary school.
Sick.
But I remember like once you got into like middle school, it was kind of like lame to
It's
play
kinda lame,
instruments.
huh?
Yeah, and so I got kind of not peer pressured, like it was up to me obviously, but I just remember like especially the trombone. This is the big one, right, with the slide thing.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, so it's a huge case, and I remember taking that to school and like people would make fun of me, and I'm just like,
Move your trombone, bro. Huh?
yeah. So like 8th grade, I was like, I think I'm done with this.
Damn.
I don't want to be known as an instrument guy. But I mean, my mom always tell me, you know, like she was like, you know, like as I got older, she was telling me like, you know, like those people like you could have played trombone for like a mariachi or a grupo.
Straight up.
Like, and you know, there's always quinceañeras, there's always weddings, there's always people. There's a high demand for this area, right? And so I was like, damn, I could have done that. Like that would have been a nice little side hustle, you know,
Seriously?
Saturdays, Sundays, going to quinces and playing over there, and it's not hard. Like I remember really liking it, but I just didn't do it because, you know, like it was
Bro,
cool at the time.
Touching on top of that, you could have shit, like, you know how people make beats and shit?
Yeah.
They could have been like, damn, this is dope. Hey, come lay a little a melody on top of my beat. I was watching the J. Cole shit. It's like a documentary.
Mm-hmm.
And he has trumpet people, like, just recording him live and then obviously putting him on the beat, bro. Like, you could have been on J. Cole's tape.
Shit, man. Shit. What I do. Right on. So, after you got with your group, OK Crew,
Yeah.
how did you come up with the name Dannny Ro?
I always wanted to put Dannny in my name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always wanted to do that. One of the earliest videos that I have, it just says Rose on the video.
Mm-hmm.
That was Last Hope. That was actually my first ever single. I wasn't with my crew at that time.
Mm-hmm.
That was like after kind of we broke up and shit, and I recorded it with another local artist in the city, and yeah, we made that song.
Mm-hmm.
I think at that time I was called Rose. I'm not sure,
Mm-hmm.
but my first name used to be Danny Greens.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you go on SoundCloud, you gotta do a lot of digging, but if you put Danny Greens, bro, something will pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
After the basketball player, or was that just? Wow.
It's funny. It was more like because like I like smoking weed.
Oh,
so
okay,
I was like,
okay.
you know, Danny Greens and shit. But that one didn't live too long, to be honest. The second one, I mean, and then I had Rose, and then I was like, dude, I'm D Rose. I love basketball, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Played for high school. And Derrick Rose is youngest MVP in the game, man.
Yeah.
He's hard, bro. He's someone that I looked up to, just because he's so like he's an underdog, bro. He has a chip on his shoulder and shit. That's how I feel. Like, you know, people doubt me and shit, and it's cool, but just the way he balls up too. Yeah, man, he's dope.
And I thought what was cool about Rose is he's from the city of Chicago, and he got
Facts.
drafted by the Bulls. And I honestly think, like, injuries aside, like, he would have brought the Bulls back to the promised land.
Facts.
And he would have had, like, kind of like a similar LeBron story. You know, I know LeBron went to Miami, but he came back and still won the championship for the city that he grew up in, or the state that he grew up in. But I thought Rose could have done something similar. You know what's crazy is, like, I feel like I don't know if you're on Twitter, but I feel like in social media in general, especially all the newer kids, like 2004 and, like, earlier, or later, like kids that are still really young, they don't really know like Derrick Rose in his prime.
They don't, bro.
And I see a lot of like hatred, like, you know, like
yo,
Russell Westbrook over Derrick Rose, or, you know, Damian. And don't get me wrong, those players are really good, but like Derrick Rose in his prime would have smoked all these point guards right now.
He actually after both injuries, or 3 injuries, I'm not, you know, the guy had a tough career, but he scored his most points in one game. I think he scored like 60 or something like that.
With the T-Wolves, right?
With the T-Wolves,
like
bro. He cried at the end. I don't know if you guys haven't seen that video, man. That's so emotional. You know, he's been through so much and shit. Imagine getting hurt, coming back to play little games, getting hurt again. And like, you have to do all that process. It takes like months.
Yeah.
You know? And he missed like three seasons, or I don't know how many seasons. He definitely missed more than 1 season. Yeah. You know, and shit, you don't know. He could have been a champion, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's tough too because like when you described his playing style, it was so explosive. So like he needed his like knees like to be like perfect. You know what I mean? Like they couldn't have any flaw because he was like he was dunking on people, but he was only 6'1", 6'2" maybe,
He's short, bro.
And he was jumping really high. Like he was just doing everything like super like high energy. Yeah. He played with like a vicious style, and it sucks. You know what I mean? Like. I could definitely see him older, like kind of transitioning to like that old man's game where he's not jumping as high kind of thing.
He's just wiser.
Yeah, but when he's younger, you know, like you need all your joints and all that, like to be healthy for that kind of stuff.
He has a little kid, so hopefully his kid grows up to be like him, even better.
That'd be tight.
That'd be sick, huh?
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Huh?
What position did you play in basketball?
I was like short, so I played point guard.
Okay.
And, I feel like I could play any position, you know. But shooting guard and point guard. When I was in high school, I played point guard and shit. Yeah.
Any other sports or just basketball?
I played baseball, wrestled.
Okay.
I didn't play my senior in basketball. I really wanted to play. I didn't play. I got cut off the team.
Oh damn.
Not because I sucked, but because I had a little problem with the coach and shit. But it's all good, man. To be honest, I did do. I think I did baseball. Baseball was sick, man. That was my first like time. I didn't grow up playing baseball. I played it when I was a freshman, and then I was on the team and it became like a family, bro. It's pretty sick.
Did you ever skate?
I did. I sucked at skating. I actually had a BMX bike.
Okay.
I used to ride bike. That shit was sick, dude. I was like pondering like earlier.
Ponderosa?
No, I was thinking. I was like, fuck. Okay. I wanna get a bike. I wanna like do BMX bike. There's actually a guy from Garden Grove. His name is Andy. Fuck, I forgot his last name. Andy. He's a professional BMX rider.
Does he rap too?
He doesn't rap.
Okay, never mind.
But
I'm thinking of something.
Dude, he's linked up with on some shit with Adam 22.
Oh yeah.
He's known, bro. Like in the biking community around here.
Yeah.
He's known, and even on Instagram, he gets a lot of love, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So I was telling you earlier before we started recording, I worked in Garden Grove, and a lot of the kids love skating. That's why I asked.
Oh, sick.
But they like skateboarding's huge there, and I remember one of the kids put me on. I forgot his name too, but it's on Instagram, and he's a biker on like a little BMX bike like that. But he also raps too. I forgot his name on Instagram. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, it's crazy. That's why I asked. Like, the Garden Grove. Just tell me what that's like growing up in Garden Grove, like in your era. What was the city of Garden Grove like?
Garden Grove, like when I was growing up, it was home. Definitely, I know Garden Grove like around at least around my part, like from the back of my hand type shit. Like I know little streets, I know I know basically everything. I know a lot of people around there and shit. So growing up, it definitely felt like home. I could walk the streets at night. Always had my friends around me and stuff, and it was definitely a good time, man. There's obviously always danger though.
Mm-hmm.
I remember growing up one time, it was I was in Morelia with my family. My dad had stayed at the crib. He didn't go with us, and he has like, yo, he calls us one day, and he's like, yo, he saw like a homeless in the back, bro, looking at our shit. We also one time found a homeless in my garage, bro.
Oh wow.
Crazy, dog.
Damn.
Crazy. So you feel me? Shit like that can happen, and I just realized that there's just homeless that I've been seeing on the streets, bro, throughout 15 years I've been living in Garden Grove.
Damn.
Some guy that walks around. I didn't know that his parents lived down the block from my house, bro. There was one time he got the cops came and they found him in the front of the house, and then they asked her like, yo, I guess his parents live there. It was like when it was raining and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, damn, you feel me? He
That's
lives
harsh.
right there, bro.
Yeah.
So you don't like, you could be coming from a middle class home.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, bro. You can end up with nothing, bro.
That's tough, man.
It sucks, man.
Yeah. One thing I will say about Garden Grove, just like having worked there the past couple of years, I really like how they promote like within their community.
Yeah.
So like when you drive down Harbor or any of the major streets, they have those little banners. And even if you go through their schools too, like if you go to Walton or Santiago or any of their high schools or middle schools, they have like alumni, and they kind of say like, oh, like so and so graduated from college, or like so and so joined the military, so and so are doing this, kind of like I said, promoting like their own community and like success stories. Which I think is really cool, because I grew up in Santa Ana and I didn't see that a lot. And then even here in Orange, like when I was in high school, I didn't really see that a lot either.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Garden Grove does a nice job of like kind of promoting their own,
Yeah, man, I love my city, bro. I definitely know what you're talking about. They also have like paintings too. It's the art community there is pretty big. Obviously the Strawberry Festival is always hosted.
Oh yeah.
Right there in front of Garden Grove, man.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys never been, obviously we didn't get it this
Do
year.
you like the Strawberry Festival?
I've been there a couple of times. I actually wanted. There was one time where I went, and they actually do have live performances.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my my dreams back when I was like 4 years ago, I was like, damn, I really want to perform. Even to today, I'd be down to perform. At the Strawberry Festival. That should be dope, man.
Have you ever seen a strawberry, like a strawberry farm in Garden Grove?
I haven't. But I do. I haven't. I think they do have like a really nice strawberry little place, like where they just sell strawberries out of like little little house on the verge of Garden Grove in Westminster. I seen that one time. I was like, damn, this is the best strawberries and shit. So I do have a little strawberry plant from my crib though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because it's funny, like, I mean, obviously I'm sure like back in the day, 50s, 60s, there were strawberry fields everywhere.
Seriously, dude.
But it's kind of crazy to think like, like it's all city now. Like,
on industrial, you feel me? Like, if I'm sure if you Google, Garden Grove back in what, 1950?
Yeah.
You'll see like pictures. I think I saw a picture of Anaheim, or it was a street. I was like, damn, it looks totally different now, bro.
Mm-hmm. Growing up, did you have a lot of like other friends that were into music outside of the OK crew?
Yeah, I did actually. Like Santiago, Santiago. There's this rapper named Young OG22, man. Shout out Young OG22. I started recording music out of his crib. He actually lived right in front of Santiago.
Okay.
And he was actually. It's funny because I always tell him this. I'm like, dude, I remember him one time. He stood outside of the Garden Grove, like where people were walking out, like because school's over, and he was handing his like CD. And I didn't get a CD, but people were like, yo, you saw that fool that was like, and I was like, well, I didn't see him, but I believed it. I was like, damn, you feel me? So we linked up. He knew my sister too. And I linked up with him, and he was recording other young artists out of the city, in his room and shit. So I linked up with him. And like I said, the guy that I did Last Hope with, he was also from Santiago. I remember vivid moments, bro, where we other classmates, we would have rap battles in the quad area during lunchtime. We would bring people and shit, and Yeah, man, this shit was crazy.
You guys keep records or anything, or was it just?
Nah, it was more like in the moment and shit. This was back before Instagram.
Okay, yeah,
like,
yeah.
When Instagram was barely in the prime.
Mm-hmm. How old are you?
I'm 24.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So
yeah, you feel
Instagram,
me?
Yeah.
This was back like before all that. More MySpace vibes.
Yeah.
To be honest, MySpace. Shout out MySpace.
So I think Facebook was kind of like popping then too when you were in high school. Because I remember it started getting big like sophomore, junior year for me. I'm 25. You know?
Yeah. It's funny because you mentioned Facebook because Facebook. I don't know if you guys have Facebook. When you log in, usually every day it says like moments from the back.
Yeah.
And it was 8 years ago where it said, in the studio, I'm being in the studio tonight with
nice,
and shit. And I was like, damn, bro, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I honestly thought I only did it for like 5 years, but when I saw that, I was like, damn, I've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah. I think it's funny when you get the memories and stuff, and it's like when people used to do the "to be honest" or the rate this or like I forgot the other ones too, but like for a like honest rate or something. You know what I mean? It was just like those are cheesy. Sometimes I see, sometimes I'll see like the younger, like I follow some kids of mine that are now in high school, but they'll do that stuff too on there and IG, and I'm just like, damn, like we used to do that too.
Yeah,
like, that's so funny,
It's funny, man.
Yeah.
Good times for sure, man.
So early on in your music career, I noticed you had like you were more like rapping and stuff, and now you're singing a lot too.
Yeah.
Was there just like a transition at one point where you wanted to sing, or was that always in you?
I feel like that was always in me, to be honest. When I was in the crew, we every time we would make a track, we kind of wanted all three of us on the track. So we would choose a beat, and it was more like, all right, we kind of want to go for this certain sound. So I was always rapping. I loved J. Cole when I was young. I remember listening to Eminem when I was young. So I always liked to rap, bro. I'm not saying I was the best and stuff, but there's videos of me rapping when I'm young. I think I'm gonna post one on Instagram.
Okay.
And it was just corny, bro. It was like kind of cringy. I was like, damn, I suck. But yeah, man, it just tells you that it takes work, man. Like, you feel me? People think that you just get better just like that, like overnight. Definitely, you gotta put some work behind that prayer. You feel me? You definitely gotta, if you really want to take it serious, you gotta go all out.
Yeah, and I think it's cool like that you have those old videos too, because like I think the coolest part when I first discovered Kendrick is like you can go back and like look at his freestyles, and I don't know if it's still up on there now, but like 2010, like his old freestyles from 06, 07 were still up on there. You could see like early Kendrick, you could see, I'm sure even like early Mac Miller, he was like one of the few like that were really popping from like SoundCloud and Chance the Rapper too, that kind of stuff. They had really big YouTube presence, and like this was before they got popping and everything, but you can see the growth in their music now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool to see like the early stages.
Yeah, even I saw this video of Travis Scott when he was performing, and now he's probably rapping in front of 30 people. Now he brings it in like fucking stadium fill.
I remember, I think it was like 2013 or 14, New Year's Eve. He was performing at the observatory, and I remember some of my friends from high school were going, and they invited me out. Like Travis Scott, like I never heard of him, like and like
you're like,
I think that same performance, one, like it was really good and he ended up blowing up, which was kind of cool to see. But I think he also brought on like A$AP Rocky and like somebody else I really liked too to the show. I was like, what? Like fuck, I should have gone. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, man.
Yeah,
dude. It's just the evolution is crazy, huh? When you see an artist that kind of came from nothing and then build it. He wasn't just a industry plant, you feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? It's crazy, man. So I've always had like that rap inspiration. I started singing when I always like R&B music, you feel me? I like reggae. I like smooth music, man. I love 2000s.
Yeah, R&B?
R&B Nelly type shit. You feel me? I love that. I still listen to it to this day, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I've always liked to my sister was a big singer. And she kind of would teach me. She'd be like, all right, you should do exercises before you start doing this. Sing with more with your gut type shit. And and she was kind of coaching me, but I mean, nothing serious, but she was always kind of like there, for me. And I started incorporating more singing in my tape 222. That because in West Street Dreams, that's my first tape I ever dropped. I don't think I did any singing, but I did do a little melody type shit. But my first singing record is probably Who I Be, which is still on SoundCloud.
Dang, okay.
Check it out. Yeah.
All right, is that on the 222 tape?
That's not on the 222 tape. The 222 tape came probably like 2 years after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I still started freestyling. I mean, like rapping more Joey Badass type vibes.
Yeah.
You feel me? I was a big Joey Badass. You still am. You feel me? But yeah.
Who else did you look up more? You mentioned Nelly earlier, but who else did you look up to as far as the singing side?
Some genuine shit, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, like deep, dog, deep. People think
Yeah.
I'm like capping, bro.
Yeah.
This is like, you know, like it's for real. Like I like a lot of smooth shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an era to be like alive in, man. I can only imagine being like
seriously
a young adult during those times, like in that music, bro. I would have been
How
getting
you
in
hear
trouble.
the Lil Flip, Sunshine?
Yeah,
like,
of course, bro.
Y'all don't know that, bro?
Sunshine.
If y'all don't know that, don't talk to me, bro.
Yeah, dude. So what's funny is I said it on the previous show too, but my parents didn't really like support me buying like explicit CDs, right? So I couldn't go buy Lil Flip's album for the whatever, right? Because it had the explicit label. Yeah. But I remember you could buy like the Now CD. I don't know if you heard
it was a bunch of like artists on there?
Yeah, so it was like Now 10, Now 11, Now 12, kind of like Kids Bop, but obviously it wasn't
Kids Bop. Huh?
Yeah, and it was all the hits, but they were clean. And the cool thing was like usually they had like 6 or 7 hip hop songs, but they also had like some like Kelly Clarkson, Avril Lavigne, Pink. Yeah, but it was cool. Like that's how I was like I remember having a CD. I think it was like Now 16 or 17 that had Lil Flip Sunshine on there. And I remember that's where I first heard Paul Wall's Grill.
Ooh, Paul Wall, man.
Yeah, so shout out to him on that.
Shout out Paul Wall, man. H-Town.
And there's a few other songs too. Like I think I bought like from 16 to like 23. So like a solid like 6 or 7 albums where I was like, you know, that was like my hip hop experience because I couldn't really buy one until I got older.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I wasn't. I knew what you're talking about. I wasn't exposed to the Now. Like I didn't even know it did that. I knew it was kind of like that, but that's dope, man. You feel me? They're trying to put on people. You know, I had all the hits on there. It's sick, bro. Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of rappers right now too. They're like more comfortable singing. You mentioned J. Cole.
Yeah.
I feel like he does it too, especially in KOD. Started like with the melody and.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say these guys are great singers, but they definitely.
People like that.
Start like trying to sing. Even Mac Miller started doing that too before he passed. Rest in peace.
Yeah. R.I.P. man.
But how do you feel about like rappers kind of venturing out and artists in general, kind of venturing out to different lanes?
I like that. To be honest, I like it. You feel me? That's what I try to do at least. You feel me? I try to like dip my hand in a little bit of everything. Maybe not all in one song, but you feel me? I definitely want to come out with different vibes for people because I go through a lot of shit. You feel me? I'm not always rappy. Sometimes I want to be turned, you know what I mean? And I'll make a turn song. I actually have some deterrent shit coming soon.
Yeah.
Like something you guys never heard me on. And I think it's pretty dope to be honest. But I have a lot of different vibes coming, man. Spanish rock shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Spanish shit. Shout out to my boy Alex Moran.
Yeah.
He's the one that he's super talented, man. And you know, yeah, I just got a lot of shit coming out, man. I like to, like I said, dip my hand in a little bit of everything. I think every artist should do that, you feel me? You shouldn't always be stuck, not even stuck, I mean, but like kind of just trying to just get this lane. I know you want to cater to one audience, but you know, you can do it all if you want.
I feel that. Yeah, I had M-Coast on the show too, like back at the beginning of quarantine, and I know he's working with he's worked with Alex Moran, but I was like, damn, the 3 of you like on a Spanish on a Spanish joint.
He's actually having a pop-up release party.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go to that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. He asked me to open up like one song, and I'm gonna be performing our song too, Bomb, with him. So he's pretty organized with everything, man.
Yeah,
he's he's
young too. He's very structured. Yeah.
So shout out to M-Coast, man.
Yeah. I always see him too. I remember like at the beginning of quarantine, that's when he first like followed me and I followed him. But like he was like putting up banners all across the city, like in like everywhere too, like all around the county. So I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, he's doing all his little thing.
He's I want to know what his zodiac is.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want to know what his zodiac is.
You don't know what his birthday is?
I don't know what his birthday is. I think his birthday passed already though, I think.
Okay. Yeah. What's your zodiac?
My zodiac's I'm a Libra.
Okay. That's October's, right?
Like September, October. September 23rd. And then to I think August or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, man. Shout out to all the Libras.
All right, so tell me like what are like the things to know about a Libra?
They say that all Libras are like very outgoing.
Yeah.
You feel me? They're like I forgot what their traits were, but they're outgoing. They're I forgot what the traits, but I'll tell you how I am.
Yeah.
You feel me? I think I'm pretty outgoing. I like to break the ice. You know, I like to just be chill. You feel me? I'm more of a chill guy. You won't see me at a club. You won't see me, probably see me at a party.
Yeah.
But you won't see me, you know, like, Well, you'll probably see me at a club, but I don't go every week. You feel me? I don't remember the last time I went to a club, to be honest.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'd rather go to the bar, chill,
Mm.
eat, go out, eat to a nice restaurant. Cause shit, you be paying $20 to get into the club, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
And then if you want like something to drink, it's like another 15, 12.
And then people be like, yeah, you be seeing dudes fucking spending a rack on an outfit just to go sit down.
Yeah.
Like fuck all that.
For real, man. That's crazy. So like within the past couple of years, so her sister is really into zodiac signs, and I've had some like coworkers too that are really into the zodiac signs, astrology, and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm a Virgo, and I feel like the more you learn about yourself, it's kind of cool because some of that stuff is like I don't really do that, but then you'll catch yourself in the moment doing it,
Yeah.
and you're like, whoa, like you know what I mean? Like
it's crazy.
I wouldn't say it's 100% accurate. I wouldn't base like your entire life off of it, but I would say like sometimes like 75, 80% like of it is true, and it's kind of cool to know that about yourself, you know?
Yeah, man. It's crazy how they're into it. My brother's into it too.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that like knows about the moon side and all the deep shit.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of different things you can know.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Sometimes you be reading one like the day thing or something like that, and it the horoscope, and it like tells you. Sometimes it catches the way you're feeling the exact moment. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, is my phone listening to me? Like, what's going on, bro? Yeah.
But then sometimes I feel like it's coincidence because like, what if does that mean everybody on that day
feeling the exact same?
Feeling the same exact thing? You know what I'm saying? Because like I know there's a lot of other August 25th babies. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Like, are they all feeling the same? Like, where are they? Can I meet them? Like, would they be exactly like me, or are they slightly different? You know?
It's crazy because talking about like birthdays and shit. My brother, my younger brother, he was born the day after me, and he's actually going to Santiago already.
Okay.
He's I can see myself in him kind of.
Yeah.
The way he acts, he's always trying to fucking, I remember being a class clown. You feel me? I could see him doing that.
Okay.
You feel me? Smacking shit. But now, like, it's funny because my sister's always saying that he just broke up with his little girlfriend. So I'll be like teasing him and shit. I'll be like,
is that his first one or what?
I think so, bro. For me, I was never the ladies' man and shit, but man, I hope he's not like one of those simp fools. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna smack the shit out of him, bro.
Yeah, I feel like once you get past your first heartbreak, it gets a little easier for sure.
Yeah, bro.
I remember too, like after the first one, bro, I was a mess for a while.
It's
you know
necessary,
what I'm saying?
huh?
Yeah, it is necessary. It's part of the growth. You know what I mean?
You're right.
You need to be hurt every
I'm
now
not a
and
snacky dog.
then. Are you the oldest of your siblings?
I'm the oldest guy,
Okay.
and throughout the whole family.
Uh-huh.
I do have like older cousins, but like the close family members, I'm the oldest dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my sister is just 2 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always was raised to be like the man of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So like a Mexican household thing, you know.
Yeah, basically, we my parents are pretty traditional. Growing up, going to church.
Yeah.
Having big parties, being close to one another. Obviously, every family is different. But yeah, I was definitely raised to help the other man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Were you in any quinceañeras when you were?
I was actually. It's funny because I was actually in my ex's quinceañera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was one of those that I would just go to her practice and kind of like chill.
Yeah.
And I ended up being in it.
Okay.
One guy didn't show up like I think the last practice, and
okay.
And they're like, "You want to be in it?" And I was like the main guy too. I was like,
yeah.
Fuck, I guess.
Yeah.
So I was in it.
Were you dating her at the time, or
I was dating her at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was just like, I thought I'm here,
Yeah. That's
so,
funny.
Yeah.
So like I was in my cousin's quinceañera, and like with my aunt's theory, or like my madrina, was her mom. Her whole theory was like, I don't want to choose like someone random because like if they do break up, you know what I mean, like you're gonna have pictures forever. So like I was my cousin's chambalan for her quinceañera. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like weird, but at the same time, like I get that reasoning when she like worded it that way. I was like, oh yeah, so like it'll forever be pictures of us, like we're cousins. At least I'm always gonna be in her life. For the most part, like not like some random like ex, you know.
Facts, dude.
Yeah.
It was. I was actually in my sister's too.
Yeah.
I was in my sister with all the homies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. So yeah, we grew up like that, like traditional.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister's actually, she has a baby already.
Mm-hmm.
He's about to be 4.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah. So shout out to my little nephew. He's gonna be a rapper too.
Nice on that uncle life. Would you say your family supports your music career and your aspirations to pursue that lane?
Yeah, my mom shows me love. My dad's still trying to get the picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because they do push me to kind of make more Spanish music.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I have family in Mexico, and like every time I would release some, she'd be like, damn, make some so they can hear,
Yeah.
And that wasn't the reason why I started making music, but it's cool now.
Mm-hmm.
They can vibe to it, and I get their support too. But yeah, that Spanish track that's not out yet. My mom heard it, and I was playing in the garage like this, and then she walks in. She's like, "Is that you?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Wow, I like it."
Yeah.
So she'll try to. This is something I like. She'll try to like play it like at family events, and I'll be like, "I don't like that."
Yeah.
Like I'm like, nah, like it's not like I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But she's like, "You have to, be ready because people are gonna play it in front of you."
Mm.
And I'll be like.
So you're just not like comfortable hearing your music, or is it only your Spanish music that you're not really comfortable with?
No, I'll be like, if you just play without me telling me,
yeah,
I'll play it. You feel me? I'm like, fuck it. You feel me? All right, vibe out to it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've heard that song thousands of times before I even release, so it's just like, you feel me? It's whatever's and shit.
Okay,
yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
When was the first Spanish track you made?
It's out right now. There's a music video with it, Confundida, with Alex Moran. That was my first Spanish vibe ever.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time we linked up because he recently just came from Colombia, bro.
Yeah.
He just came from Colombia, bro, and I think he told me I was one of the first to link up with actually bring him to the studio, which my garage, a little something, and that's where we laid down the foundation to Confundida. We booked studio time in LA, took him to his first studio out here, and made that shit, man. Shout out to Mixed by Iris. He's the one that mixed everything, man. And Neighborhood Watch in LA, that's the studio. Managed it, and it was crazy, bro. So, I like to help people, bro. You feel me? Everybody asks like what I like to do, or I feel like my music, or it doesn't even have to be with my music. I feel like I'm here to help people. You feel me? Like I said, I just want everybody to be, be happy.
Yeah, I feel
that. And if sometimes that hurts me too, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes that hurts me. Cause I'm trying to cater to somebody else, and I should be worrying about myself. So you feel me? That's something that's like a gift and a curse.
Yeah, 100%. Were you always like that as a kid too?
Always, man. I've always been that like, hey, what's up, bro? You feeling good?
Yeah.
Oh, and I just like that's the type of person I want around me.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I've definitely been around people that I should have not, and I can sense it quick. Though I sense when I'm not around people that don't want the best for me type shit. You feel me?
I feel
and sometimes you feel me like sometimes it's people that you're really close to, So you feel me? You really gotta be honest with yourself. But yeah, I feel like I'm here to like help people and just make the world a better place, man.
Yeah. And more than just music, or like
it's definitely more than just music. Music, like I said, music's not like I don't find myself in music. I make it, I love to do it, but I do other things. I wear a lot of hats. You feel me? I'm pursuing this graphic design thing. I'm trying to make music. I have have that businessman mentality. You feel me? I want to invest. I want to learn how to do all that shit, bro. And music is a way where I can get away and just be a different person, but the same me.
Yeah. On some like Jay-Z type stuff.
On some Jay-Z type shit. Shout out Jay-Z, man. I want to be a mogul.
Yeah.
You feel me? And yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
So, going back to the whole helping thing too, I was gonna add is that like I always felt like that as a kid too. Like I would be the homie that like always it didn't have to be relationship advice, but it would be like just random advice. But I feel like definitely like when you said it's a blessing and a curse, a lot of times I forget about myself. You know what I'm saying? And there were definitely times, especially like 17 to 20, like I really like didn't pay attention to myself for a long time, and like it kind of it builds up stress and like a lot of anxiety.
Facts.
And for sure, like I don't know, I feel like once I hit 22, 23, like I started taking like doing self-care and shit, and like I was one of those people who always said yes to everybody.
You're a yes man?
Like yeah, and eventually I started getting to know too many people, because like family members would ask me things, I'd say yes. Friends would ask me to say do things, and I'd say yes. Now I'm starting to learn like, okay, I can say no and not have to make it, because if I wanted to say no, I'd have to make up some elaborate excuse like, bro, like,
you just don't want to let them down.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to let people down, but like there eventually becomes a time where now it's too many people are asking too many things of you, and if like I learned too, if you're not at your 100%, like how can you can't best like help someone else? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. And it's good that you realize that.
Yeah.
It's good that you're serious with yourself, because some people would just be like, all right, you feel me? They'll just keep going on, and gotta sit yourself down and look in the mirror, and see what's up with yourself. You feel me? And you're never too old either. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I'm gonna tie my name to this right now. I feel like my brother was like, because I changed my name, man. I didn't change my name, but I put a dollar sign, and it's funny because I'm thinking like, you know what? I put my dollar sign now, just because I'm about my money now, bro. I'm more. I feel like that's a kind of like a transition, not really, but it's a different me, kind of. You feel me? So, yeah. This new tape that I'm gonna drop, all my new music is gonna be under Dannny Ro with a dollar sign, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, so just put it out there. Yeah.
When do you plan on dropping that new tape? This year or something?
Definitely this year. I'm thinking about like I said, my birthday's in September 26th. I don't want to rush it, but hey, that could be a good date. To be honest, I have I want to drop a Spanish tape and an English tape. You feel me? And,
Damn, all right.
Yeah, bro, because I don't want to just drop 20 songs on you, you know, and just fucking play the first 5 and shit. You feel me? That's why I'm gonna kind of do 2 tapes. But man, those 2 tapes have a lot of great music. Probably my best work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Seriously.
So obviously it's hard to not talk about 2020, not talk about COVID, right?
Straight up.
How has COVID affected the creative process for you?
The COVID has been crazy, man. You know, like the early COVID, like the time where we nobody could really step out.
Yeah.
I'm a big gym dude, so I might not look like it, but I like to go to the gym. So you know, suddenly the gym's gone, and I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna work out now? So I started doing home workouts, and you know, my family was more. I was around my family more. You know, I feel like I needed that. I feel like I was trying to do over here and just not thinking about the foundation and shit. So that time with the family kind of helped out a little bit. I got to hang out a little bit more with my dad and just you know, just chop it up a little bit. But man, I feel like it did kind of open my eyes a little bit. Like, okay, what do I like to do? What am I doing most when I'm not? When I'm at the crib, and it was just music, bro. I was just like, fuck, I'm gonna go on the internet, and if it's listening to music, I just need music, bro. Like music, I can't sit in the car without music. You feel me? I could, but you feel me?
It's hard to, for
it's
sure.
Hard to, maybe, you know. But yeah, just music is always there for me. Never cheated on me.
Yeah. Damn. Is there a reason behind that, or?
No, I'm just playing. Nah, but yeah, bro. You feel me? Music is crazy, man. And there's people out there that don't listen to music at all.
I know. I think it's crazy when you ask someone, it could be like a coworker or someone like kind of you're getting to meet, and you're like, hey, like what kind of music do you like? And they're like, oh, I don't really like anybody. I just listen to everything. And it's like what? Like I feel like sometimes that's like their panic response to not having like someone on the spot. But I feel like, dude, if you ask me like on any given day, like my top 5, like I can give you a different top 5 almost every day of the week. You know what I'm saying?
I'm happy to not like name a top 5 because you have different vibes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like and. Yeah, it's like there's too many people to name a top 5.
Yeah, and I know I'm like a lot of my friend group considers me as a hip hop guy, especially like when I went to school in Sacramento. People were like, oh, you're the hip hop guy, but like I like a lot of like classic rock too. I like a lot of like that Milky Chance, kind of like that very
the indie vibe.
Yeah, the indie vibe, like alternative indie, that kind of stuff. I fuck with disco a lot, like funk, you know, like all 90s and 2000s R&B. I feel like I really vibe with even the new stuff too, like SZA, Ari Lennox, I'm a big fan of as well. Yeah. I've been meaning to check out more of Daniel Caesar. I feel like he has a really nice voice too.
Yeah, Daniel Caesar, he's in that category with like Khalid and all that shit, man. Yeah, Sabrina Claudio's a good singer too. Okay. Like, yeah, right? It's crazy. Every day, like right now, let me check my phone and see what the last song I played. Straight up, because people don't, like, I be listening to a lot. See, right now, like, I was listening to T-Pain.
Oh,
his album, bro.
T-Pain.
He dropped a new album, which is pretty dope. I think it's called One Up.
Yeah.
A lot of vibes on there.
Yeah.
You feel me? And she's like, yesterday I was listening to Mobb Deep. You feel me? Like, it's crazy, bro. It's different vibes. In the gym, I'm definitely trying to listen to something smooth, you know? I was listening to, I like a lot of Johnny Drama and Drama Relax. He's actually on one of my songs, on Go. Started listening to the kid when he's dope as fuck, and he reached out to him, and I got him on the song.
Is he from Orange County too, or?
No, he's from, I think he's from New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
But he's popping, bro. He has a song with like Tory Lanez and shit. Damn. And like, he's pretty popping. So I reached out to him when he was back before he got his name changed, and it's crazy just from listening to the artist like every day to working with him. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, bro. So shout out to Drama, man. Yeah.
Is there any other artists, like dream artists in the industry that you'd want to work with?
Yeah, definitely. I want to work with a lot of underground shit, bro. Like SoundCloud vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's this dude named Jordan Solomon. He's from Toronto. I want to work with like different people from different like areas. I went to Hawaii for like a little tour back in like 2017.
Dang. Okay.
And there's fucking talent over there, dog. And I linked up with You know, I'll name a couple. Casey 808,
Yeah.
Akuro, Braden. They took me in. They let me stay at the crib, and bro, like,
That's
there's a
tight,
lot
man.
of fucking talent out there.
Bro, that's like, I'm sure they were like on the reggae, like island vibes, right?
They weren't.
No?
They were on some hip hop. Because over there, especially in Hilo, there's 3 islands. In Hilo, the music scene's not really that big.
Okay.
So I met the dude on Facebook. I was like, yo, bro, I want to go on tour, you know? And like, he was currently in a tour, and he's like, damn, let me organize one for July or some shit like that. No, for January. And then, yeah, I went out there for like a month, stayed at his crib, bro. We did like 7 shows. That shit was sick, dog.
Damn,
yeah,
okay.
bro, that was actually, and I was working at Disneyland. I was telling everybody, I was like, I'm gonna go on tour, and they were like, what?
Yeah.
But I was, fool, like,
Yeah.
I had to pay for it, but you feel me? Fuck
That's
it.
still like
Fuck
experiencing
it.
it.
Yeah, you gotta go out there.
How many like rappers in Orange County that have never been on tour and left the county? You know what I'm saying? Like that's still big.
Let me tell you something about that shit too.
Yeah.
The reason why I wanted to go out there was to practice my live performance.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I don't want to perform out here and just suck, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying I'm not the best, okay? Because people are gonna try to twist my words around. But I went out there strictly to fucking fuck up.
Yeah.
I remember my first show out there. There was this rapper by the name of Scholar. He's pretty dope, man. Check him out.
Mm-hmm.
It was a show with him because we were traveling with a bunch of artists.
Mm-hmm.
So every show we would say the same artist.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a couple different ones from the hometown. But the first show, I was kind of cocky, bro. Like they were like, "Hey, what's up, man? You from Cali?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Dannny Ro, man. What's up?" You feel me? Like not like that, but I was like, "Dannny Ro, I'm gonna kill it out there."
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm gonna fucking make sure you're on my set. I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I go up, and he's standing like right in front of me, type shit. Like, all right, Dannny Ro's from California. They always label you LA.
Yeah.
So it'd be like Los Angeles rapper, and I'm like, fuck it. So I go up there, I'm like, I'm fucking kind of like terrified. I'm like, fuck, I just hype myself up right now.
Uh-huh.
And my song plays. I'm not noticing the song's playing, and I just freeze for I do like a 8-bomb moment, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I regained myself. I was like, fuck, I literally suck, bro. And that taught me, you never want to be cocky. If that's your way, that's your way. But I learned that's not me, dog.
Mm-hmm.
If you go there for good vibes and support people, and they give you the chance to pull up there, you're not gonna, unless you're an ignorant rapper. You feel me? But that's not me.
Yeah.
So I learned that, and then throughout the whole shows, it was getting better, bro. It was a great experience, man, and I'm so thankful for it.
Yeah. You said 7 shows. All
7
across
shows.
Hawaii?
We went to Hilo, we went to Oahu, and then we went to there was another island, but yeah, bro, it was fucking sick.
Damn. Dude.
Yeah, bro, it was
That's
a lot of good
amazing.
people, and I think Papes linked up with some dudes that I've been out there, cause I don't know if it was Papes. Actually, it's not Papes. Noah, I don't know if you remember. Noah
James?
Noah James.
Okay.
He
He's from like Riverside, right?
Yeah, I think so. He recently went out there, and his little tour
Mm-hmm.
he performed that one in the spots that I performed at.
Oh,
which
nice.
is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, it's just and blessed to him. It's a great experience, man.
Yeah.
You get to see things you don't see. You know, I was a really big surfing dude when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And North Shore, bro, has crazy fucking waves.
Yeah.
Crazy. Huntington Beach is like freshman. That's just varsity, fool.
Oh yeah.
The fucking waves will eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So man, it's sick, bro.
Yeah. Would you go back? Like, once
Hell
Punch
yeah.
is over and
I'm
everything?
trying to organize I'm trying to take people from here over there, fool.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm like, just invest, bro. Go out there, and we're trying to talk about how to do it. Maybe not right now because it's COVID
Obviously,
shit.
yeah.
But just to go out there, bro. I also went to Nebraska. I headlined a show out there.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that one was
big difference.
That one was organized by my homie. Shout out Marian Gutierrez. Right now he's a manager to like a up and coming banda, like a you know, and he's like he's from Garden Grove too. And he's like, yo, bro, come out here, bro. I'm gonna link you up with some rappers. We're gonna make you a headline show. Shit, we made it happen, bro. I was out there for a week.
In Lincoln or Omaha or where?
Omaha.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just hot out there, dog.
Yeah.
So we went out there and met Chi. Shout out my boy Chi. And they were a group. They were called Roach, but they broke up now. But man, it was dope too, bro. We fucking performed like we had to go underground, bro. And it was like a basement, but it was like it's sick, bro. Like
kind of like Copper Door in Santa Ana or different?
It was like that, but more like cement, and you had to walk literally under, and it was fucking hot.
So it was probably like a real bunker then for like tornadoes and shit, huh?
Yeah, it was fucking dope, dog. Like, it was pretty sick, dog. Like I have a couple pictures and shit. But yeah, man, like experiences like that, bro, and it was blessed, bro. It's just sick, dog. Yeah.
I think traveling, no matter what it is, whether it's for touring, school, sports, that's like a huge game changer. Like I've talked about it with a lot of different people on different episodes. Like for me, going away to college was probably like the best decision I ever made. Because after high school, I went to Golden West, and then I went to transfer to Sac State.
Oh,
but
crazy.
even spending 2 years at Sac State like did so much for me, like growing as a person. Because you get to experience like different people from NorCal, not just the Sacramento area. There's a lot of people from the Bay. The Bay's a total different environment. There's a lot of people from the Central Valley. So I feel like, and I got to visit. I did like my due diligence, like visit friends in Fresno area, in Bakersfield area, in the Bay area. So I try and like got a little bit of taste of everything. But I feel like you grow so much, and like I feel like how can you be, especially in the music industry, like as an artist, how can you say like you're really on if you don't leave like your county? Like it doesn't matter if you're from Orange County, like even if you go to like freaking Bakersfield or San Diego, like just try to like venture out a little bit, and you'll get to experience more of the world.
Yeah, man, it's definitely, for me, it was kind of scary. Telling my parents, I'm gonna go to Hawaii for a month.
Yeah.
And they're like, what if something happens to you?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I was like, nah. I mean, I met them on Facebook. He sounds chill. I talked to him on the phone.
Yeah.
I had to get him on the phone to tell my mom, like, yo, everything's gonna be all right. Your kid's gonna be safe.
Mm-hmm.
So his parents were on cue that I was gonna go. They picked me up from the airport. Everything was swell, man. His family took me in and experienced shit that you're never gonna experience here in Cali.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm sure you experienced things at Sac State that you weren't gonna experience here.
Yeah.
You would have stayed.
Yeah.
So
Exactly,
like you said, it's a blessing, bro. It's what's it called? It's a blessing. It's there for you, and you have to go through it. So,
yeah.
Let's go.
100%.
Yeah.
There was one time too I got to drive to Kansas City because I was working for a moving company in the summers.
Okay.
When I come back home from school and everything, and even right after school I was driving for them and everything. But we moved someone to Kansas City, and we drove like it was a 3-day trip. But like, bro, driving through like Colorado, it was a bitch because it's like super mountainous, like big ass steep grades, downgrades, upgrades. It was hard, right? Especially like I wasn't driving the huge truck. I was driving like the small like Penske rentals, but it's still like bigger than a regular truck.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But then I remember too, we passed Colorado and we're into Kansas now, and that was we did the move in June. It's Tornado County, and I remember one like day. The morning of, because we stayed like at the border of Colorado, and then we took off early in the morning. But it was windy, it was raining, and there was lightning. And I was like, bro, these are all the 3 signs. And I remember turning on the radio, they're like, oh yeah, like the tornado warning is low. But I was still thinking like, fuck, dude, I'm from California, like this shit's scaring me. You know what I'm saying? And it's flat, like you don't see like there's no hills, nothing, like there's nowhere to hide. So if like tornado comes through, like you're fucking.
What are you going for?
Yeah, so it was crazy. Even just that, like I wouldn't say I toured Kansas. I just drove through it, but like even experiencing that was crazy because we'll never experience like a tornado like that or something close to it here.
Seriously, man. Dude. It's fucking it. If you ever get an opportunity, sometimes you gotta take them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But you definitely gotta think about it. Okay, cool. You gotta weigh your options, but. I know it's always scary to do shit that you've never done before, but sometimes like you gotta do it, man. And that's dope, man. That's dope that you've been out of Cali or out of Orange. Like obviously people would never have. Yeah. There's people that have never left Orange County. Yeah. I feel like even as a kid, we did some vacation, but I feel like once we moved to Orange, a little bit nicer place, more expensive for mortgage or whatever they pay for. So I don't know the exact finances my parents had. But I know we stopped going on vacation, so it made sense. You went from a smaller house to a bigger house. Yeah, that's vacation. But there's even kids in Garden Grove that I work with, like their vacations are like going to Riverside or like going to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the furthest they've ever been. Like they never even been to like Hollywood or something like that. So it's crazy. Like we could be so sheltered. I feel like traveling's such a luxury item now, where I feel like it's. But then you like you become closed minded like by staying in your own like little hood or in a little county. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, man. People don't even step out of their own rooms now.
Yeah.
You need some vitamin D, is it?
Yeah.
You need some vitamin D. Vitamin D. Yeah, bro. Like just go out and like get your knees dirty or some shit on some what's that?
Hop a fence or two.
Soundlot where his mom's like, all right, go make some friends.
Yeah.
So you go out there, bro. Go experience new shit, man. Don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like let's say quarantine were to end like relatively soon, is there any places you'd want to like travel and tour around?
I want to go to Vegas, bro. Yeah. I know it's like not that far, but I haven't been there as an adult. You feel me? I'm down to go out there and just lose a little money. Fuck it. Just chill out there. Yeah, because my birthday's coming up, so I might do that.
Okay.
But I definitely want to go back to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. I'm always keeping in touch with the guys out there. And yeah, I want to go out there, but I want to go somewhere different. I want to go Miami, bro.
Yeah.
Miami would be sick, bro. Imagine performing out there.
Yeah.
Shit, you know somewhere? Going to Canada, bro. That'd be dope.
Yeah,
dog.
I want to go to
Vancouver, or even Toronto, but go to the Six.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick. And that's why it's important to like talk to like people from the city, bro. Don't be afraid to DM other artists from other cities, bro. I feel like people are so prided and like, do it, bro. You might meet someone that can introduce you to someone else.
Yeah.
And you know, and just that's how you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you just gotta be able to network, man. This game takes networking skills, bro.
Yeah.
Not everybody's internet superstar. You feel me?
Yeah.
You really gotta build nothing into something.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And that's what I think I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to, I'm trying to go to New York and shit. Go perform out there, bro. I'll be sick, man.
That's the cool thing too, because you do one performance in Toronto, and let's say even if it's like a small little like Yost Theater type event or venue, you can make like 10 fans over there.
Facts.
Those 10 fans are gonna like keep up with you. That's 10 more fans.
Come back to Toronto.
Right? Yeah, come back to Toronto,
Yeah,
and then they
bro.
also tell their friends. Let's say they have kids. Hey, like listen to Dannny Ro. You know what I'm saying? Or like they have family, cousins, whatever. Like you just spread the word of mouth. Like social media, I think, like you said, just even DMing someone, it's so easy. Like remember before social media, like you probably have to call someone. It's like fuck, like that's so hard.
But meet up with him.
Yeah, exactly. Find the yellow pages or something. You know,
so easy now. It's so easy now. You don't even need a label now.
No.
I was for school. I was doing this article, indie versus label, and the pros and cons are crazy. But people want to push to that for that indie vibe because, they don't want to sign a contract.
Yeah.
And they don't want to get stuck. So people are doing it by themselves now, if possible. Chance the Rapper is a great poster child for that. Him and his team. He's probably one of the highest paid rappers. Chance the Rapper. I don't know how much he makes. I don't pocket watch the guy, but you feel me? That's the new move now. It's the new vibe.
And it's been happening for a while too. I know, like even just speaking of the Bay Area, like Too Short and E40 were like some of like the early pioneers who did stuff indie, and like they kind of made it. Not honestly, they made it themselves, but like there was a few other artists too from the East Coast. 50 Cent, I think he was before he was popping before he signed, right? He was like part of the whole mixtape era and everything too. So I feel like a lot of those guys, like it's definitely doable. And like you said, there's pros and cons to obviously signing that contract. But I think a lot of times people rush to sign the contract because it makes you feel like, oh, I'm on, like, or Interscope comes to you, you're like, shit, that's Interscope. Like, how am I gonna say no?
Facts, dude.
But at the same time, it's like, well,
you gotta think about it.
You gotta think like
long term, huh?
Yeah, long term, and like what do you want to own? You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of the game. The game, he was talking about an interview with Big Boy last year before he dropped the album Born to Rap. He doesn't own Hate It or Love It. Like I forgot who owns it, but he doesn't. That's one of the most popular songs. It's one of my favorite songs ever, and it's like he doesn't own that. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like one of his biggest hits ever. He can't even own that. So there is pros and cons to it. I mean, shit, but it's crazy. You definitely have to look into it, and I'm sure like labels. There's a lot more label opportunities now too. There's not like the same like 5 or 10. Like there's a lot more like indie ones and things coming up like TDE and Dreamville that are being more supportive to the artists.
Facts, man. Seriously. And there's a lot more information now too.
Yeah.
So that's what's important. You do your research. It's not hard to. I mean, it might be hard, but invest in a little microphone for people that are trying to make music, man. You don't even have to make music. You can start a podcast.
Yeah.
You feel me? So.
Or vlog series,
or vlog, anything. You feel me? People just want everything in their hands, bro.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen, bro. You really gotta go out there and work, bro. Like, you feel me? If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, for the serious people out there, invest in yourself. Yeah.
And the biggest thing I like doing this kind of stuff is like, would I rather be stuck in an office punching numbers or whatever it may be, or would I just like rather be like talking with someone? You know what I'm saying? Like even if I don't ever get paid for this. Like I make it to a bigger platform. Like this is still fun to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
this is just like chopping it up with like a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Like
a
regular conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that.
What's making it for you? Getting paid from it?
Yeah, getting paid and like consistently paid from it. Because I have made a few dollars off of sponsors here and there. Like I've had like sponsors reach out to me, something small, but it's only for like 1 or 2 weeks. Okay. And it's different with the podcast game because you read like the pre-roll or a post-roll and that kind of thing, and you'll get paid like for that one time. But I would say. I want to say getting signed to a network, but just like, I guess making it to me would be like getting a more international fan base.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like really reach out. And like I do like stay up on my SoundCloud and the Chartable and like kind of, I do have like every now and then I'll have like a listen in Turkey. I'll have a listen in like Mexico.
Oh,
I'll have a listen
shit.
in like Brazil and Germany. I'm like, damn, I don't have any like family out there. So like those are just either random or how that works. You know what I'm saying?
Man. That's sick, man.
But yeah, I feel like it's cool to see the cities because they can even get really specific as far as cities they go in.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of it's California still, and I want to venture out. Like you mentioned touring. I think it'd be really cool to like tour the country even as a podcaster and interview different. You know, I don't always interview artists, but just interview different like small business owners, different people with like inspiring stories. I had Jonathan Hernandez. He's like a dude running for city council.
Santa Ana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Santa Ana, and that dude has like a crazy inspiring story. So
yeah, man.
And just find people like that in little pockets in Phoenix and Denver and Seattle and fucking Vancouver and shit like that, and then you'll get like, you know, more of a fan base across the country too, you know.
Imagine pulling up to like a festival.
Yeah.
And just like you've seen it and just interviewing randoms, bro, or not even randoms, just, you know, talking to people because people love to be in front of the camera and talk.
Yeah.
So that'd be dope, man. And it's crazy. Like every music podcasting, it all has its own like mountains you need to overcome, and it's just, that's the beauty of it. You feel me? The journey is the beauty of it. I remember, you're gonna think 10 years from now, I remember when I used to fucking interview people out of my garage, bro.
Yeah.
So, and you're gonna like smile. That's gonna make you feel happiness.
Oh yeah. 100%.
So, you know, you're happy. You feel me? So it's crazy, man. Yeah, man, it's a journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a grind for sure.
It's really a grind. Yeah.
There's definitely times too, because you mentioned the festival thing, where I just want to like, you know, get like a little professional website just so I can have like a professional email.
Yeah.
And interview, because, you know, there's a reach out to like those small openers, right? Because let's say a festival goes from 12 to midnight, right? Like the 12 p.m. noon performers, chances are they're really, really small, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, I know they're just looking for exposure a lot of the time, you know what I'm saying? And because I got to write for this one website, because I went to school for journalism, so
crazy.
I got hooked up from like one of my former editors. It was like a website called The Ball Out, but they sent me to the Rolling Loud and Real Street. But I got to interview 99 Neighbors. I don't know if you ever heard of them. It's a rap group out of Vermont.
Crazy.
And then I got to interview Dannny Ro. I'm sure you've heard of her.
Dannny Ro, yeah, she's dope. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
But like both of them were relatively small when I interviewed them, and it was super cool. But I feel like that's definitely doable. Like I just. Now that I've got the ins and outs, it didn't really work out with them long term with that site because they're doing things a little differently now. But still, I'm just like, damn, now I kind of understand how the game plan works. And I feel like you just go after those, you know, beginning slot people, and, you know, like you may get an interview with them and be one of their first 2 or 3 interviews, you know?
You're never going to know until you try.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect example right there. You know, that's crazy, man. And imagine she's like, I don't know. My first interview was with. That can happen with.
Yeah.
So that's crazy, man. Go out there and stop being scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
100%, man. So what are some other goals for you in the year 2020 other than your album that you talked about earlier?
More videos, definitely. I definitely want to get better at what's it called? You know, the side things that I'm doing with graphic design. Just trying to put more content out, trying to invest more money, see where I can invest my money in, and just making power moves, bro. You feel me? Trying to, you know, just have assets where, you know, a couple assets, you know, that I can make money off. Obviously, on my side, I work my day job, but, you know, just starting to plan for the future, bro. Yeah.
Other than graphic design, do you have any other interests or like things you're passionate about?
Definitely. I do have this. I went on a hiatus. I have this little podcast.
Oh, okay.
It's called OTP.
Oh, you do? That's you?
That's me.
That's you?
That's
oh,
me.
shit. I've seen the Instagram for that, but I don't think I've ever listened to an episode, to be honest. But I saw the Instagram for that OTP podcast. Yeah,
bro. It was. I like to talk, so it was a little thing that I think I started earlier this year. I was doing like car interviews and shit, and you know, maybe come back and put some content out there and shit. But other than that, man, I like to gym it, bro. I really want to get yoked, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Fuck is, you know. But yeah, I want to, you know, work on my health, bro. You know, help my family out. You feel me? Shit like that. Go on vacation, bro. I want to go on vacation. I'm overdue for a vacation.
Yeah, same here, bro. And it fucking sucks that. Yeah, I'm down.
Hey.
It sucks that this shit, you know, coronavirus has limited a lot of that. And I heard too from like people who actually like travel a lot, or like my friends from college that travel a lot internationally. They said that like we'll probably be very limited because the U.S. is so bad right now to travel internationally for a while. And I was like, damn, that's a bummer.
Yeah, man, it's a bummer, bro. And also something I want to type in. I want to get into acting, bro. I'm shooting this video. What's today's date?
The 10th.
July 10th. I'm shooting this video on the 12th. It's for my new song called "Been Through." It's a crazy song, you know, talk about what I've been through, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna give you a fucking simple video. I'm gonna work with Joel, and we're gonna do some crazy shit, man.
That's tight.
So I really want to get into acting. If you have or need anybody to play, you know, something, hit me up, man.
Yeah, that's tight, because you know how I mentioned I worked with the Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah.
There was one dude I met, he's like a background actor, and I thought it was cool, but he says a lot of times, like, the minimum they pay for a day is like 120. And I was like, dude, you could do that like 3 days a week and make like, you know, 3 racks. And that to me, that's like fun. Like, yeah, you're not gonna make like $1,000 off of it or anything, but even like being a background actor, I think that's tight as hell.
Let me tell you something. This
honestly, like,
I used to work at Ashley's Furniture at the block. I mean, not the block, at Main Place.
Uh-huh.
There was this chick that she was working, an older lady.
Uh-huh.
She told me about, I do voiceovers for.
I want to do that too. Yeah.
And she gave me the website. I think it's Talent or some shit. Like, you have to make your own profile. And I always get text messages like, "Oh, you've been selected for this commercial and shit."
Oh shit.
And I just never take it serious. But she ended up being on the Super Bowl commercial with John Legend and his girl, and she was one of the main fucking people, bro.
Damn.
Dude, I was like, what the fuck? She was a salesperson with me.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not in the commercial, bro. It's just crazy, dog.
That's it, man.
So
I gotta do it.
Send
me the link to that website, because I've been looking for something like that where it's
bro.
you put your information. Because like, even I don't know, I don't really listen to audiobooks, but I read a lot. And I feel like, dude, if you got paid to like read for the audiobooks, so I've been starting to record, saving them. Obviously, I want to like get better, and then like put it on YouTube as like a little demo and send it out to different authors. Like, hey, let me read your book for you.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do the first one for free. But like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Why do you say it for free? Just to get your foot
yeah,
in it, right?
Just to get your foot in the door. I feel like, especially too, since you know, I listen to a lot of Gary Vee. I don't know if you know who Gary Vee is.
I fuck with Gary Vee.
He's always like, you know, you gotta do your first couple stuff for free.
You
know, because.
In my graphic design too, I'm reaching out to people. I'm like, yo, let me show you what I can do.
Yeah. And
I've already gained these 2 clients, bro. I did their first thing for free. I was doing the business card, and then I did some other for a restaurant.
Yeah.
For free, and now they're paying me, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's sometimes just to get your foot in the door.
Yeah.
So you know, just do it for free. You know, just show them what you can do, bro.
Yeah, because let's say you do your first 2 designs for free, or your first 2 voiceovers for free, and they really like it. Then they're more willing to pay whatever price you set. Obviously, as long as it's reasonable, like to compare to what your work skill set and everything is, but like they're more willing because it's like, yo, they gave me 2 free samples. It's like I'm not just coming in the door like, hey, $100 for this design or $100 for this voiceover. You know what I'm saying? When I have little to no experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just gotta get your feet wet, like you said, foot in the door, and eventually people talk, especially like people with money. That's one thing. Like I'm not jealous, but I really admire of like my uncle. He's a carpenter. Right? He makes a lot of shit with wood, but he works in like Costa Mesa, Irvine, Laguna Hills, like really nice areas. And I remember he used to take me like on him like in high school, just in the summers to help out with him and install shit. But did he build anything in here? Nah, he didn't. He built some stuff in our backyard though.
Hard worker though.
Yeah, and hard worker, and he always tell me like reputation is everything. You know what I'm saying? Like he said sometimes he even like lowball like for first time clients like in that area. Because he knows, like, one, they're probably going to need some more work done and, you know, he can charge them more next time. Or, like, he'll refer them to one of their other friends that's even, like, more loaded. Or just, you know, if you stay in that community and you have developed a good reputation, you're going to, like, stay in that community and do really well. I'm like, damn, that's smart, you know what I'm saying?
That's smart, man, because people want to see your work, you know. That's dope, man. I respect anybody out there getting their grind on, you know. It doesn't matter what you do. If you're honest and you do the right thing, you know, you got my support.
Yeah. 100%, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, before we wrap things up, I do like to ask a couple fun, quick hitters to kind of help the audience to get to know you a little bit more.
Dude.
If you could have any kind of toppings on a pizza, what would it be?
Pepperoni jalapeno.
Pepperoni jalapeno, okay.
Swag.
If you could have any kind of exotic pet, what would it be?
Fuck, dude. Just scary when I watched Joe Exotic and pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I would have a monkey actually. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Monkey's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
If you could talk to any person, dead or alive in history, who would you want to talk to?
It's a tough one, dog. I'll probably talk to shit. Now you get deep on my grandpa or something. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Is he passed? He's passed.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
All right. If you could visit any time period in history, where would you want to visit?
I'll probably go back to my high school years, bro.
Yeah?
I'll probably go back to freshman.
Okay.
Wised up and everything.
Yeah.
Ready for the girls.
All right. If you were stranded on an island, but food and water were provided, what were 3 things that you would want to bring to pass the time?
For sure, some weed, bro. I'm putting
Yeah.
that right there. And water, bro. Water for sure is gonna save me. And shit, man. And steak, bro. Bulk up.
Yeah.
Eat pure protein and
Push
shit.
us.
Yeah. I said I was trying to get yoked, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Come on.
All right. And then if you could give any advice to your younger self, what would it be?
Not overthink it and just do it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Even right now, you feel me? I'm trying to not overthink shit and just do it. So that's something I would definitely tell my younger self. I had a lot of songs that I made and then never released and shit. So man, definitely just don't overthink it. I always overthink. It's a Libra thing, I think.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
No, it's a Virgo thing too, so I can relate, bro.
Man.
Well, before you go ahead and plug whatever you want to plug, where you can find your music, Instagram, that kind of thing.
For sure, man. First of all, shout out to you, bro. You can check all my music out at Dannny Ro with the $sign right now. Put Dannny Ro with the S. You're gonna have some of my old stuff, but from this day on, all my music's gonna be under Dannny Ro with the $sign.
3 N's.
3 N's. What's it called? My Instagram is Dannny Ro. Twitter, Dannny Ro 714. Yeah, man. You can check me out. For sure.
I really appreciate you again, man.
Appreciate you, dog.
Best of luck in 2020. Hope you can do those Hawaii tours and everything.
Hey, man.